What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So we're sitting here and just enjoying ourselves. So I'm pretty much sitting on top of this log here. It is very comfortable, sitting in pretty much a squat. So I just want to do everything I can to boost my immunity and my health, my happiness, and longevity. And of course, all the workout that we're putting in for the times, the workout routines, the regimen, the nutrition plans, the fasting, and the session that we're putting in towards those goals. And also the greatest of all is love, right? So the thoughts occur to me, and every now and then, is that the exact routines and plans sometimes could be rigid. So therefore, it's good to be flexible mind, flexible body, and it's better that way. So in times, the technique has become distilled as well too when we just doing the same old thing. So it's best to flow. When we flow, we let the momentum go as it is. And let's turn this way real quick. Let's see what's the view got for us here. Can we see? How about that way? Okay, so let's get back to the health. The health is most important, precious, because it is the life that we live in. We're living in a life where everything is involved in health and a well-being, and it's a journey. The journey that is worth a handful of technique that proving to work for everybody. So it's kind of like you could say a one-size-fit-all technique biohack. Using this kind of biohacks is to helps the individual and 1,000 people to upgrade, to level up their wellness, their sleep patterns, their energy levels, their happiness. The happiness is the way, and overall, it is the mental faculties, the mental recalibrations in ways that to make us feel more in tune with ourselves as we discover ourselves in this time, space, reality that we are here experimental, and it could be successful if you want it to be, or it can be stressful if you let it and allow yourself to just fall short in terms of your essential needs. And also the same with nature. Nature need to trim. So we need to trim, we need to better ourselves, we need to make ourselves available. And as we are available, and we put in the work. And when we put in the work, we also like to help others as well too. We first have to take care of ourselves first. First thing first is you, lover. And once you take care of yourself, everything will come as shit. All right, so I'm done, but I'll go get some run, and until next time, just chilling, standing on this bridge. Whoa. And the physique that we are embodying, that we are so-called astral, the spirits, as a peaceful warrior in the spirit form that we are inhabiting here on the Mother Earth. We are precious life, wellness life, enjoyment of fun life, non-attachment life. Attachment, not that great sometimes. The memories is life. Is it really good? Could be, possibly. You tell me. So, as we walk in and enjoying ourselves, the moment that we engage in our cardiovascular, effortlessly, being mindful of the breath, will come naturally secondhand. And as we deliberately, with the breath of fire to sustain his body, the breath of fire, which is to channel the energy circulating with the breath, which is the wind and the water, right? The elements of this mobility of this form of concentrations is a pathway, connections to have right mindfulness and right action. And the body movements is to have us to be in tune with this physique, with the form. It is the meditation elements that present here now. Focus point is on the breath and the view visually to see where we're going. And I gotta just dodge a little bit through this tree because we are not on the, what you call it, the bridgeway. Oh yeah. So this one here, I guess we're gonna have to jump to the other side. All right, let's jump to the other side real quick. 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah. So okay, so it is a little bit of excitement when we just make that leap, the jump, right? And it's and we just have fun. And as we find the Dharma, discover the Dharma, right? It is releasing us from suffering. So what is suffering? Suffering, I would say, it is ignorance or the attachment, depending on the external object or subject or matters, are affected by the nature, the world at large. And the absolutely, or apps, or spine, which is lying dormant, that we haven't yet awakening from the sleep of ignorance. It takes spiritual practices to awaken it, contemplations, patience, and being that peaceful warrior caste in summon up the Garuda, and it's the formations to center us, to bring us to soar above over the surface level, and to bring us back where our heart is. And as we come back to the heart, that where is the nirvana, that is the kingdom of heaven, that is the nibbana, observing our mind heart coherence, in other words, right? So that being said, enjoy yourself in the sun, since this is the opportunity that we have every now and then. It was just 2 days ago. It was just when I was Wednesday. It was Monday that it was snowing, hailing as well here in Seattle, Washington. But this location for today is Renton. So we just, I guess, as you can hear all the sound, we just fuse ourselves, and let's go up here and just enjoy ourselves where they stay on boardway. I don't know what that means. Why they have tree there? It looked pretty inviting, isn't it? Such a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. And the worst thing we can feel right now is to feel down, which it's sad, but it is true that most of us nowadays are not feeling well, not happy for no particular reason, because they're not happy for some reason, not particular reason. But we are happy for no particular reason. And how do we go about doing that? How are we to be able to just be happy? It's because we are able to have the sense of wholeheartedness mentally. It's the fact that we are able to be alone and not be lonely and not feel lonely. It's the feeling of feeling lonely. I mean, you can be alone but not lonely. It's the key. It's the key to feeling whole and happiness. It is the physical aspect alone isn't sufficient. If intentional living condition is mindful learning to be with love, intimacy with oneself. It is the imminent happiness, contagious. It's just a light of positivity. It's a positive motivational force. It's a vibration. It's a frequency that we emanate from within. And let alone feeling wholeness is the outcome of feeling that wholesome. It is within only within ourselves that we feel lonely or wholeness. No one else will make us feel us whole. Maybe they contribute to our happiness, or in a sense that they make us feel we're whole because we're lacking, missing somebody or someone else. So why bother to be with that kind of a feeling? Because if you are already whole, there's no need for you to be with anyone else but to contribute their happiness, and they're contributing to your happiness. And if you are in a relationship where it's draining your energy, you may need to consider that. And if you want to stick around, if it isn't matching with your level of your frequency, your atmospheres, your high caliber, or to fuse, to blend in with you synergistically, systematically, then a river stream forks. This is the direction that leads to another opening, a horizon where sunshine spark on us. It's the durations of the day, and at dusk the moonshine. Right now it's the sunshine. It's a light during the time. And hey, look, it's full moon. It's a what you call it? Rainbow. Can you see rainbow right there? Can you see rainbow? So the sun shines right there. Let me see if you can see this real quick. So I want to share this because it's beautiful. So the sunshine right there and the rainbow's right there. See it? Ta-da! So it is the sound of the inspiration, inspiring aspiration, the nations of the sophistications, giving the endless energy, feels of faith, love, and living, fully rooted in the pinnacle pillars. It is the my heart spirits, baby. It is the edge right to create. It is that we human are wired to create profound elements in this earth, fire, wind, and water. The movement, the transmutation, energy channeling. We put in that practice with the mode of conducts. It is the cosmos in us, the universe, the aura, the infinite intelligent beings that stream in us. It is the dimensionality of the mind expansion and this intelligent having the experience in this form, and I am experiencing this exponential life of happiness and sharing this with you right here and right now. And I would appreciate you, beautiful, gorgeous lady with a big heart, gorgeous lady. What's up? And the volitional love that upon your eye will present as well too. It's just disengaging singularity, not duality, because you and I are not separations. We are not separated. We are all putting the effort to be peaceful warrior spirits. Is the practice. It is in this time space reality, the gratitude that I have for this time right here to be free as sovereignty, but rigidly the dogmatic that we all have to face in this life trajectory. It is experiencing all the fullness of these elements, that oscillations, it is the fluctuation, it's the entropy that the world has entropy back in 2020, that everyone pretty much is like an animal itself, gotta be what you call it, quarantine. And it's the length span of phrases of love, bliss, hate, relationship that we have come. And also there is this back again 2020, which is quarantine. And now it's a pandemic still reoccurring, and seem like everyone's afraid of one another. And it is kind of ridiculous that it's like that. And understanding the grounding work that we do, that we strain out our immunity, that we are not alone. When we strain out our immunity, we get to see other people are doing likewise, to building their foundations for strength, health, and well-being, their immunity for food consumptions, and also their immunity to working our physiology, right? Or kinesiology. It is the relationship with one authentic traits. It's the best upfront nature, naturally displaying attitude of the gratitude. It's a staple for individual that desire to be better version of themselves. It is to achieve the peace, the inner peace, without conflicts of bitches that are trying to mess with you, right? And the fuckery, in other words, that are messing with us. So we just love and let it go. We bypass that as we recalibrate, reconfigure our mind, our brain to expand, because the plasticity in our brain, it is play a crucial role. So we prepare ourselves to play the active participant as our respiratory becomes stronger. It's a role sustained interest in going unconditional love in a relationship with ourselves, so we can have a relationship with another beings. It is a prerequisite of loving ourselves, loving others, right? Passionately, fully, happiness, totally inspiring. And when we are totally immersed within ourselves, within oneself, within yourself, because loving yourself, like I said, is a prerequisite of loving others. Well, once you love yourself, everything else it's gorgeous, it's beautiful. And within oneself, within one world, within the non-duality for our collective consciousness, is unwavering kindness. It's the fruitarian. It is the the embodiment that we place for the bond of oneself and nature, ego, family, within this heartfelt, infinity, unwavering love sound of everything you can hear around you right here, right now. The symphony of the universe, the human being that just walked passing by, and the the airplane and the creature, the insect, everything here. It is the universe symphony. It is the rhyme, the rhythm of echo, of timelessness, giving you the rest, the sound, the day, the active, the recreation, the activities, the receptivities, the sound. Here now. Take a pause for a moment and breathe. Receive this love. giving a love and joyously for all, is to facilitate this digitally gathering to bring spirits of one unity with all at this time for space reality. To be free. Bring the spirits within you to bring the spirit within you to the unknown networks of marketing, the network of connections, the network of communications, the network through these lenses. I have and I will try just a little bit more while focusing on training best versions of ourselves, peaceful warrior, the mindset, peaceful word comprehensions of this world, adaptations, flexibility in this metaphysical spirituality. It is to be sovereignty, connectivities within the splendor, the beauty, within the action we're taking mindfully, and to see the gorgeous lady. And lastly, that is our physique. But we got to pierce through that because it is more of the mental faculty to facilitate the pinnacle physique performance. Panya pinnacle pillars, mind, heart, spirits. It is the elements, earth, fire, wind, and water. It is the movements, elegantly. It is the let me love you. It is that all you need. It is that all we need, because that's all you need, baby. With conditioning, that's uncalled for. Conditioning is something that we have the expectations of love or anything in the form of expectations from external. That's not unconditional love. That is want something in return. That is a trade-off. Not my style. Expectation they may achieve. All of us have achieved our goals and are never really positively successful in our happiness when we succeed things in life, whatever that's winning a trophy or whatever it is. It's a cessations of the goals, but then it leads back to unhappiness. Now that's the sad things that we all had experienced one in our lifetime before. So there are those who are not happy for no particular reason. We need to find a way for to be happy in a particular reason that is victorious in life, full of love, and do it honorably way, true success, achieving those feelings, the things that fulfill our most desire, our wholesomeness, are beneficial into our for physical or in our mind too, is to be happy alone. So how do you be happy alone? You gotta feel wholesome, wholeness. So that's when you are alone but not lonely. It's the most important, crucial thing is to be happy alone, is to not feel lonely when you're alone. All right, it is the spiritual mental welfare and that of compassion for oneself and for others, and loving kindness is the fruits of Panya Pinnacle Pillars 3, mind, heart, spirits. So as the fruits of PPP3, you are not conformed to it, you are just be that is the inner urge, the asking whether you should take the step forward or step backward. Essentially, you can take a step back and keep moving forward afterwards, because it's not like we retreat and give up. Just like you can lose a battle, but the war still continue. As the desire of wholesome is still continuum, know the difference between motivation that are good and emotional motivation that's not good, because not serving you if it's not good, right? So whatever it is that is not serving you, whatever the motivation that you think that's not good, you must let it go. Those that are not, you got to use your reasonable discernment when it's time to let them go. When things going rough, be mindful of happiness. When you are in the prosperity, be mindful of poverty. So then you can be humbling yourself. Humbling yourself is one of the key of the pillars to have that successful relaxation meditation, meticulously curating a relationship, cease in fulfilling your desires selectively in dating as well too, and your personalities and their personality to make sure it's past, not past, to make sure the personality is selective. The personality trait is orchestrated and carefully chosen. You got to choose wisely. You have to choose wisely of who you want to hang out with. If it's not, and you got to chosen with thoughtfully, organizing, synchronicity, to succumb, serendipity, surrender all my love to you. So you also have to just surrender. The successful person is the characteristic that they present to you, but not all at one time, because no one show two sides of their self in one day. Of course, we're all going to put our best forward. I mean, of course, we're all going to be cautious, but that's just the way it is as well too, right? Within the selfless act of kindness and compassion, the kindred spirits with the gratitude will show you the love. Everyone will show you the love as well too. Because if they don't know who you are, enigma, it's going to be difficult because they don't understand. They're scared. As we have the gratitude, harmoniously, pleasure are all right to have, to love, to give, to offer, and to receive. But those that hurt your mind and body, they want to slash away your fullness of heart, it's okay. Forgive them. It's all right. We got to forgive them because a heart, the cardiovascular will pump it back into lives. The body movements will help you. So shall you release the gravitational force negativity mitigation away from the windmill of destructions? Yes, you shall do that. Mitigate from that kind of a destructive behavior of other people so they won't be infectious, all right? So the creation center pinnacle pillars of my heart spirits, peaceful warrior, is your purpose to free yourself from the destructive. Dial into the peaceful warrior. Dial in, become, be, and dismantle the negativities and have more positive vibe, positive life. Positive is the foundation because the negativity is the foundation and the most truth that it could be the bad point of view. So when you have the love bliss, it navigates you to and through from you in the storm, in the eyes of the storm. We compass because our what navigate us is the purpose. Our purpose is the compass that navigates you to mitigate from what is enslave you. It's not the power of our we do have the power within ourselves, but we cannot allow others to think for us. We ought to be good or we ought to be bad because the infections of another behavior will affect us tremendously. So the last thing happen is able to desire deeply with self-love. So we talk a lot about self-love because that's the capability that we equip with ourselves, the love passions, the Asian sensations, the persuasions of the magnanimous in this peaceful warrior, because we never give up on our life trajectory. So as we are approaching to an end, because I'm about to head up to the gym and do some work training, and I enjoy our day, and I hope you enjoy your beautiful day today. So remember, peaceful warrior, have the gratitude, peace of mind, love at heart. Thank you for viewing. I appreciate you. With your positivity on going forward, affect your life, affect others as we come in contact with our physical, our mental, our emotional, and may I add tactile sensation? Yes, spirituality, and those effect might just add the happiness to our contribution. Over time, we spark the gratitude, and some of us, just like the water scintillating from the sun, is simply the way it bring out within us as well too. Spark and ignite the gratitude in our life, in your life. So as I learn the value of a heart that we always come back to, is a lesson intensively, aliveness. Remember that what spark, what bring you to life, what add that spice, stages of our mind to elevate it from the food consumption as well too. So again, I don't want to stop this yet. Fooditarian, 6-day challenges, 21-day challenges, 60-day challenges, and 99-day challenges of food consumption, baby. So fight the immunity with training, our physical neurophysiology with the mind-body connections, right? Partner or by yourself, whatever. The relationship which you have, the trio or trinity involving in a relationship, that's what it is. My heart spirits, baby. That's the trinity. That's the love. That is the awakened state of consciousness. So as we expand and in time, we do it. Okay, I'm going to cut this off. I would say thank you very much. Thank you. I love you. I Fruitarian love you.